Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Good to see you all again. Hope you're all keeping well and trying to keep busy behind the camera. Well, I'm in the New Forest today, which is basically on my doorstep. Again, no sport. And I just wanted to have a chat with you guys really and ask your opinion. Obviously, the title of this video is Thinking Aloud, and I think Thursday, Friday, the Premier League released the final fixtures for the behind closed doors games, and it suddenly hit me that I don't think I'm going to be involved. And the channel's not suffering as such, but I started it out as a sports channel, obviously, and obviously through no fault of my own. I've not been doing any sport, and I've been putting out other content, like, you know, landscapes and I was at Durdle Door last week and bits and bobs like that. And I just wanted to ask you guys your thoughts on the fact that I don't think there's going to be any sport on the channel probably until September time. I don't know. There might be a bit of cricket, and I want to keep my eye in, as we all do, and I've got to fill my boots in other areas of photography. And obviously I'm in the New Forest today trying out a bit of woodland photography, and I just wanted to check with you guys that, you know, you're happy to see that sort of content. I want to keep my eye in. I want to keep content uploaded to the channel, keep it going. It's great getting in contact with you guys, and I'm just sort of saying really that the near future anyway, certainly the next few months, are going to be a lot of landscape photography, woodland, you know, on the coast, on our cliff, bits and bobs like that. Obviously I'm still going to try and do as much sport content as I can, you know, going over old memories. You know, I'm planning on doing a video on Ronnie O'Sullivan, one of my favourite sports personalities, you know, a video on snooker, shooting snooker, stuff like that. But it's all going to be memories and past. But I'm going to try and keep that content on there. So I'm going to try and keep as much sport going on as I can, obviously digging into archives and that. But yeah, I just wanted to double check that you guys are okay with me putting, you know, landscape things on and bits and bobs, because you didn't really subscribe to see landscape photography, but that's what's ended up on the channel, if you like. So yeah, so comment below and let me know your thoughts on that. Obviously I've got to keep the content going on, you know, rolling on the channel. So yeah, just been doing a lot of thinking this weekend and thinking about the channel and how I can keep you guys interested. It's all photography in one way, shape or another, isn't it? But obviously my channel's meant to be sport. But anyway, I'm harping on, so I'm going to finish my coffee. And before I finish my coffee, I've set up, and there's an old tree. I'll just spin the camera around. There's an old tree that's sort of split into four, and in front of it is a new sapling. And I just thought, I've been wandering around for about an hour, and I just thought old versus new sort of thing, you know. So I've got the camera set up, just waiting for the light to go down a bit. I'm going to take it in portrait, I think. There's a lot of rubbish about on the floor, on the canopy. If I just spin the camera round, you know, the majority of the New Forest there's lots of rubbish on the floor, but and I'm going to try and sort of do a little project and try and portray the New Forest best I can. And I just thought this was a good starting point really. So the sun's gone in for a bit. It's gone a bit dull and overcast now, which is what I was waiting for, because obviously in portrait the canopy's quite bright compared to the lower end of the tree there. So I'm going to shoot a frame now. I'm going to put this coffee down actually. I'm going to grab a frame while the sun's gone in and see how we get on. Right, so I'm all set up now. Still quite nice and dull, but I've decided to come a bit tighter and perhaps not get the top of the tree in. Obviously you can only see 1, 2, 3. There is actually a fourth just there, but this is the young sapling just here. It sort of works. I'm new to this game. But so my settings, I'm at f11, third of a second at ISO 100, and focusing wise I'm putting it onto live screen and then hitting the magnifying glass twice, get it fully zoomed, and then manually focusing on the oak tree itself just to get it nice and sharp. So that's nice and sharp. Zoom out again, and then you can also alter your settings obviously. So the sun's coming out. I'll try that for one, but the sun's come out now, look. So Just wait for it to go dull again. I'm not sure it works anyway, but I'm having a go. Hopefully I'll find some more stuff in a bit. Some better composition, you know, and perhaps a young tree on its own or something, but just wait for that light to go in. It's meant to get quite dull today, but I had a lot of rain over the weekend. Anyway, I'm rambling on. I'll wait for the sun to go in, and then I'll put an image up. So I managed to get one frame while the sun went in. It's come out now, but I'm just thinking I might just go round and get the tree. Just forget about the young sapling perhaps, and just get the tree at a different angle. So I'm just going to move around now and get set up for when the sun goes in again. I was perhaps too busy thinking about the new sapling, new versus old. I've moved around to this angle and got the sapling out the frame. This is much better. Well, it looks better to me anyway. So still at f11, 0.3 of a second, ISO 100. So I really like the look of these old branches that are coming off, that are covered in moss. Looks lovely. Wonder how old it is. Well, I'm quite happy with that frame. There's still a lot of rubbish about, but it is what it is at the end of the day. So here it is, and let me know what you think, guys. Cool, that sun's really bright, but just trotting my way through the forest and I've come across this and I might have a go at it. I've never seen a tree like it before. It's like it's sprouted a separate trunk, and then I'll just scan up and it's rejoined itself. And I don't know if you can see that, but I might just have a quick go at it, just at a widey going up with this light, lovely bit of light coming off the trunk, so I might have a go. Well, I'll put the frame up just here. It sort of works, but not really. Ironically, I've ordered a Takina 11 to 16 wide angle, mainly for the stars and bits and bobs and the landscapes, but and also for my goal cam, my remote. But I've just had a notification to say that it's been delivered. I could do with it now because I just can't get wide enough. I can't get enough of the top of the oak in and the base of it, but we had a go. But I'll pop the image up here and show you what I captured. So I've come across this fallen oak here. Obviously it's totally blocked this path off, but it's just something really different. I came to try and find some nice old oaks, obviously standing in a nice pose, but I don't know, there's something eerie about this shot. So the light's just about right at the moment on the main oak trunk there, and it just looks a little bit of an eerie frame. But I'm at f22, fourth of a second at ISO 100, and just waiting for the sun to go in a bit. It keeps flicking in and out, but when it's not quite so bright on that trunk, it's quite an eerie frame. Quite happy with that. So I'll just wait for the light to go, and I might even get a bit lower, but it's just framed lovely, just like a lovely arch coming through here. So we've got some old branches here that are covered in moss. Just looks really nice. Well, sun's finally gone in. I've managed to get a few frames, including a few portrait frames as well, which is great. So filled my boots now, finally. Been waiting about 3/4 of an hour for the sun to go in. Not that I say that very often, but on this particular case, the sun was just shining on the top of the oak there, and it was burning out, you know, compared to the foreground colours. So, and here comes the sun again, coming out. Just timed it right. So anyway, I'll put these frames up and the other frames at the end of the video, and job's a good one. Well, woodland photography, massive learning curve, and like I said at the beginning of the video, comment below and let me know what you think to the channel having a bit more landscapes and seascapes and bits and bobs, because I want to keep my eye in, like I said earlier, and it'd be great if you guys would let me know your thoughts on that, and it's good to keep the content going on the channel. And yeah, job's a good one. So enjoyed my morning in the New Forest. No doubt I'll be back again soon, and brilliant. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Catch up soon.